I've got a topic.
Go for it.
Recently, a channel called Cyrus has been blowing up.
Oh, we are going to talk about this.
I'm going to go there.
All right, go for it.
Recently, a channel called Cyrus has been blowing up. Another reaction commentator. Right, we stem from different forms of commentary. I go as far to say you originally blew up from conversational.
I was anti-Leafy.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Whereas the brand that I now associate myself with a reaction commentary is very much a resurgence of the kind of reaction videos that came from the past. It's like I don't physically bully people. I don't even bully people, but it's very much using them.
I physically bully them.
I fuck them up with my fist. But it's
would
like
be physical.
No, but like yeah, it is actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually hunt the YouTube.
No, I mean physically bully as in bully their physicality.
Yeah, no, you don't.
So right, that's what I meant by that. But essentially,
you're actually funny and can rely on making actual jokes about stuff that's a little bit more deeper than
okay.
Face is
he
funny.
Doesn't like Leafy is here.
Face is funny.
He doesn't like Leafy is here.
I don't.
It's okay.
He's a prick.
There he is, right there. The skeletons. We've renamed him to Leafy.
We'll bring him on in a minute.
Okay, so essentially this guy called Cyrus, he's very much akin to other channels like Scrubby, Trigger Cho, Just Destiny, Benji, all of those lot, right?
Yeah.
He's blown up recently. I'm going to say it here, Cyrus, mate. Not a massive fan of your content. I'm willing to say that. I don't think it's that good. Well done on your success, because I don't think there is anyone on this platform that is like rightfully... I look at their success and go, oh, well,
I'm
fuck.
happy for his success in the sense that I go, that's a win for commentary. It's nice to see. And as I said on the episode last time, I'm like, when a channel like that blows up, it just gives me more confidence in the fact that because I actually put work and effort into my videos, that they will do well. Because if somebody can literally come on and shamelessly rip off somebody's entire channel, then God... I am so going to blow up on YouTube, and that's the way I look at it. Because and mainly in a way where I'm like, the only reason why he irritates me more than the others did, because we got into an argument with Fraser about it. He was like, I just think you should be happy for their success. I was like, I'm happy when it was Benji. I like Benji. Just Destiny, I liked him because they took what Leafy was doing and at least did something different with it. You know, editing styles are a bit different. You know, personality's a bit different. But, you know, when I see that Vaporwave intro come on, I'm like, I want to strangle ye. I was like, because you have just stolen a man's... My main thing is, right, your YouTube channel, when I come across your YouTube channel, there's only one thing I'm looking for. You. It's all I want. All I want is you.
For Christmas.
True, we're coming up to that soon. But for Christmas, can we get a commentary channel with a personality that's a bit different to somebody else's, please?
Yes.
That'd be really cool.
Well, I received a message the other day. Well, today, in fact. Well, yesterday or whenever we record this from the upload. I don't know where I'm going with that. I received a message being like, you know what? I actually feel quite jealous. I compare him to your channel and I go, why can't it be James that blows up? He deserves it more. And I hate the use of the word deserve.
No such thing.
And I replied with this, and I think it's a good message for any budding content creator out there, anyone who ever gets jealous or feels like someone else deserves something more. When you make commentary videos, there is nothing is permanent, one, so there's no point of getting jealous about it, and nothing is deserved.
It's literally, you know, I was talking about this the other day with some people, and I said I said it to Leon, right? I was like, I messaged when he had like 30k subs at VidCon. I was like, I look at your channel and every video you make, if you clocked up the views, like if you inspect elemented it with like 2.5 million, I go, yep, I could see that. I was like, and that's the thing with YouTube though, like it's all about pure luck really. And like you could even put it on like anybody's videos. Like there's no YouTube video really very often where I look at it and go, deserves 2.5, 3, 4, 5 million views. I'm just like, YouTube is this weird place where when I post a video, I think one of the reasons why I learned to cope with it, I go, it got what it got, and that's what it was going to get, because if it was going to get more than it would do. Like YouTube, it's kind of like stars align, and that's how it works, so you shouldn't get upset. My main thing is with Cyrus, and I want this to be criticism that you could take on board, is just, you know, find something that makes your channel where you could look at it and go, that's inexplicably mine. Like, I was one of the first people who did daily facecam commentary in the commentary community, and that was the one thing that separated me from everybody else. Not just that, but I had little gimmicks on my channel. But when I go on there, surf gameplay that he doesn't even record himself, may I add, because Scrubby records it. you know, and it gets to the point where you don't want to be insulting, and it does come across insulting. So I look at it, I do go, wow, this guy doesn't even seem to care enough to even do it himself.
My message to him would be, what do you want from this? Because if you want to make a quick buck, if you want a bit of money, and you don't want to last long on this platform,
I'm fine with that.
You know what? Have like a 50 grand month. Enjoy it. You know, like have that money.
And then do what everybody else who has done commentary like you before has done, and then fuck off as soon as they make their money.
Exactly.
And everybody then sees them for the shields that they are.
Or, as you were saying, try and make something different. I think if you want to be entertaining, the point is, from my perspective, I watched his video and I went, you know what, I can see why people are subscribing, because at the end of the day,
I thought it was actually pretty. I thought it was an improvement on what Leafy did. In fairness,
no, I didn't. The way I saw it was like I saw the surfing gameplay and I got the exact same feeling as I did.
But
with
I
Leafy.
thought the commentary wasn't actually that bad. I think he's got a good voice. I do think he has a good voice for YouTube.
My opinion was that
but that is all he's offering.
No, but so did Leafy. Leafy had that voice, and I remember. But the reason why I mentioned this is why he was vaguely entertaining is because I was sat there and I realised, God, I haven't listened to a word he's saying. I'm just watching this gameplay. There's something about you. You follow like when you watch surfing gameplay, you're transfixed by it because you're on a focused point and you're moving with it, and that's why the videos always feel like, even if they're not saying anything, they have this flow, and that is what is so cheap about using that gameplay, and it will catch up to him a few months from now.
I mean, also
people will get bored of it. They'll realise.
Lie, why would you base your channel at all off of anything Leafy did? Fraser started using the Mario music, and a lot of people are like, this is just your YouTube mind and you're being an absolute freak about it. But I was like, why would you on purposely use music that's associated with Leafy? And he's like, no, it's not. It's Mario music. It's Mario music. I was like, on YouTube, mate, in the commentary community, it's Leafy music.
It is.
It's Leafy music, and you may not realise it, but you are installing in the back of people's heads, and this is why YouTube is so fickle. And this is advice for this guy as well. By using that surf gameplay, or by using that music, or by you are installing something in your channel that costs the guy about 500,000 subscribers in a week. Why? And also, why would you take anything from Leafy? What? There's nothing there really that is. The reaction.
You know what? Can
style.
I say I love bringing up stuff to do with Leafy, because it's like you get these glimpses of like 2016 aggressive baby I'm Alex coming out.
And it's true though,
and I can feel it like bursting through.
And not in a bad way. I was like, yeah, and you may have liked him, but I was like, surely you must understand, like, that's been and gone. You know, it for me, it would be really odd, like, to go back to doing gameplay commentary. You know, it would kind of just really weird me out.
Yeah.
But that's just my personal view on it. I personally think that you are setting yourself up to fail before you've even begun.
Not me.
I mean, no, but you know what I mean. Like, you're setting yourself up to fail before you even begun if you start doing stuff like that, because you are already dating yourself. You've dated yourself as a 2016 commentary channel, and the only reason you're growing right now is because Leafy is somewhat relevant, and people going, well, he liked Leafy, and then they'll subscribe, watch probably like 2 weeks worth of videos, and never come back.
There is a reason why he's blown up like a week after the Leafy interview.
Yep.
And he needs to be aware of that.
Good luck with it, but do what Scrubby did, because Scrubby blew up doing the same thing actually. And the moment he switched to face cam, I sent him a message being like, well done. I was like, you're clever. It's like, you realise, like, yeah, you blew up doing the gameplay stuff. I was like, but you knew. And I do believe the kid's got a brain on Scrubby. I think he knows what he's doing when it comes to YouTube. He instantly switched to face cam, and he said it was like, that's what he wants his channel to be known for him. He's like, he didn't want to just he could have blasted his way to 1 million just with the surf gameplay, but then you live for 2 years and then you die by the sword. Like, because there is one thing I want to point out: all of these gameplay commentary channels who blow up do not retain any social media following on Twitter or Instagram ever. They don't retain any because people don't care about you. And I don't know about any YouTuber, but I would not want a channel where people don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
That would be really depressing.
Well, I guess, again, we go back to that point of, like, what do you want from all this? I think that's where it really lies.
So if he doesn't want any of the stuff that we've talked about, and go for it. But I was like, if you're sitting here right now and you're thinking, I do actually want to be able to do this for more than 6 months, then really would recommend that you start to figure out where you could go with it, because now you've got an incredible base, you've got a good amount of money, and you can really invest in it. But currently right now I looked at it and I was once again just disappointed, really, where I was like, not even anything really new being brought. No editing.
I've seen a lot of people blown up recently, and I've not seen anyone other than maybe what Erling's been doing with his recent videos, and obviously what Leon Lush has been doing recently. Other than those guys, in commentary, there's been a lot of people blowing up, and a lot of them have just been some of the same old stuff from last year or from the year before that, and it's kind of boring me.
Yeah, do you want to know? I'll tell you one of the reasons why that is. It's because the people who originally started commentary were really poor at it, and now a bunch of people with half a brain on their shoulders have managed to take it on, who have like actual goals, and it's such an easy community to exploit.
100%.
Literally, a channel blew up the other day called Loki. A guy called Loki blew up, and he was basically doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, that was a couple months ago now.
Yeah, Leafy commentary, and that guy had scammed his way through me and a bunch of other commentary channels, pledging to patrons and stuff. Completely got away with it, which is why I know there's not many gameplay commentary channels I know who are also respectable people. So I don't want to I have a bit of a personal grudge. So I kind of look at them and I go, scum. I do. I'm like, scumbag. You're probably a cunt. And normally I'm correct.
Yeah, like, I can't say there's many.
There's not many of them.
Times where you're not.
It's like, because it is you're on purpose. I go, he's taking the easy route. He's probably a prick. He probably just wants money. I don't like him. And that's normally the way I go about it. And Loki did that, and he shot forward, and he got 100k subs, and then he got exposed.
This will be the trick for the podcast episodes with the highest views. We reignite like angry I'm Alex every episode. So I'm like 45
Everyone's just
minutes.
Gonna be Leafy clone.
Yeah, 45 minutes in, like
the last episode did really well. So
this one's been a bit boring. Leafy is here, and you go,
I want to kill him. Can we go to America and find him and hang him?